Hey guys, welcome to Men's Advice Network, where I answer your guys' questions on anything regarding being a man, men's issues, that sort. So if you guys have any questions after this topic that I cover, please be sure to leave it in the comment section below. And also, please be respectful that certain people are going through different issues. They might be different than yours. We're all just trying to go through life and figure things out and get the answers we need. So please be respectful and courteous of maybe other questions that and concerns and issues that other men are going through. But this is an open discussion for men, so if you have those concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Anyways, welcome to the first ever video on Men's Advice Network. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're coming from my old channel, Masculine Edge Network, also known as YMZRP in the past, this channel is going to be specifically just a questions-based channel. You guys can ask me anything, and I will try my best to give you what's worked for me in the past, or I'll research if I don't know too much about the topic to provide you guys the best solutions to your problems. And just, I want it to be a space where we can shoot ideas off of each other, bounce ideas back and forth. Because while there's many men's spaces on the internet that cover certain men's issues, I feel like there's no real deep community where we can just bounce ideas back and forth off of each other in a video format setting and get direct answers. So if this anyway interests you and you want to join this discussion, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. So with no further ado, let's dive into today's topic. Today's topic is going to be on mental health. Now, I'm going to make a series of different videos on this topic. This is just going to cover the basics and things that have helped me in the past. But honestly, it's so, like, mental health is such a deep topic because there's so many different aspects of mental health that I would really need to see the type of lifestyle you're living, what you're eating, who you're around, who you surround yourself with. All these different factors play a huge role in your mental health. And I just don't have that reach. Me just talking to you directly across this camera screen right now, and we're talking to each other on YouTube, I can't really go into your life and target exactly what is causing you mental health issues. But this was a concern that was upvoted a lot on my community tab for Masculine Edge Network, where Anthony Hanks, he's a 23-year-old living in Florida. He's about to turn 24 in 4 months. Said that he was dealing with mental health issues. I don't want to misquote him, so I'm just going to read exactly what he says. So he says, overthinking, not getting good sleep, and dealing with stress is basically causing him the most anxiety. So then after that, I asked if he was watching any porn at all, and he said, sadly, yes. I've been losing an uphill battle when it comes to temptation. I DoorDash and read my book and or play video games, but I still fail. He's kind of hard on himself, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, so those are pretty normal, I'd say, hobbies for men, reading books and playing video games. So then I asked him, what books do you read and what are your passions? So he answers, Unfinished Tales of Numenor and Middle-earth by J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm very fond of Lord of the Rings movies, and I've always wanted to read his writings. And as far as passion goes, I just want to keep working and saving money to finally move out on my own. Okay, so no real clear answer on what his passion is in life. And that's a big red flag for me. And that's probably one of the main reasons why he is feeling anxious, depressed, and he can't sleep. Because we as men were created as work beings. We, within us, since the moment we're born, have some sort of purpose here on this earth. Now, not everyone finds it, and it takes other people longer to find their purpose. Some people find it earlier on in life, some people find it later on in life, but we're all skilled in something a little bit more than the next man. Now, the next man's going to have his skill and his talent in a special area, and that's going to be his purpose. But you guys, as early as possible, you guys need to figure out what it is that you're passionate about, what you're skilled at, what you can, maybe use in the future to produce streams of revenue and income for yourself in a way where you can work multiple 10-hour shifts, so to speak, working on this business and scale it into your own business. And in order to do this, you're going to have to not only cut out distractions in your life, but you're going to have to look at what other people around you are telling you you're good at. This is what helped me. So if people say you're good at public speaking, or you're good at writing, you're good at communicating, then maybe look into public speaking, Toastmasters, communication sort of directed, oriented fields of income, okay? Like maybe a YouTube channel or something like that. Or you can speak at public events. Who knows, okay? That's just one example. Maybe you're really good at coding and math, and you could be a systems management programmer, analytics, analyst, or who knows, you know? We all have our different skills and talents. Maybe you're a really good driver. You could be a long distance truck driver. You're cool with sleeping in the truck. You're sort of like a man's man. You've got a lot of muscle on you. You're good at lifting heavy things. You could look into getting your CDL and being a long distance truck driver. Think about what people have told you in the past. Oh, you're really good at this, and complimented you on. And then think about something that you would enjoy doing for 10 to 12 hours every single day, or at least 5 to 6 days out of the week for the rest of your life. So that's the more purpose side of the mental health that I wanted to cover with you guys. Now, on the other side, you guys have to, this is essential that you take care of what you put into your body, okay? And you not only put food into your body, but you put images into your body through your eyes. So if you're watching, you're going to be comparing yourself to the long meat stick in the video, going in and out of a girl that is in your dreams that you'll probably never meet, you'll never sleep with. So it just mentally, you know, that's not good for you over time. You seeing that massive meat stick going in and out, it's going to mess with your head. And on top of that, you know, it takes the purity out of relationships and that act, I'll just say. So you're going to view women a certain type of way. You're going to view all women as 304s. And that's going to consume your mind. And you're just going to be always sort of in your animal lower vibration of just lust. And checking out women. A woman walks by in yoga pants, you're always going to be looking. At the gym, you're not going to be focused on your reps. You're going to be looking at other women. Your Instagram feed is going to be constantly pushing out women on your feed because, you know, you spend the most time engaging with content or TikTok videos that have to do with women showing off their bodies. So especially in the capitalistic society we live in and the culture, you know, they're going to push that heavily onto you because that's what gets the most clicks. That's what gets the most views. If you want to market anything, just put women in front of it. So they're going to push that, especially if you start watching it and the algorithm picks up on it, bro. They're just going to keep funneling in this let's just say explicit content on your feed and stuff that can make you, you know, lose sight of your own purpose and your own journey and wanting to spill your seed again. So you got to be very cautious about what you spend time doing, especially online. And it's very easy to do. We walk around with this phone in our hands 24/7, 365. We got it near our beds. When we wake up in the morning, that's the first thing we go on. Then a lot of times our jobs, our emails are all on the screen. So you've got to really put those blockers and those barriers within what you see on your phone. So that's the first thing. There's a lot of other things I could talk about when it comes to visual stimulation and blocking out things. But you also, and this is what I've been doing lately, try to get some grass-finished, grass-fed beef, okay? Like a lot of us are lacking in zinc, iron, vitamin B1, all of those elements, all those nutrients can be found, and those vitamins can be found in beef, grass-finished, grass-fed beef. You don't want all the other crap that they're pushing in these GMO cows. But the all organic beef, the high quality one, you could taste the difference. You know, you're gonna feel great just eating some of that, limiting your carbs, limiting your refined sugar intake. And I know you didn't say it as a passion, but I would highly recommend that you start some sort of gym routine. You start lifting, even if it's twice a week, just to, you know, build up that testosterone in you. I know you like to read. I know you like to play video games, but it's time to grow up, all right? You got to implement some sort of gym routine, even if it's just for one day out of the week, pushing heavy. It's going to do you well in the long run. Come back to this video in a year after you started lifting, and you'll thank me because the gym opens up a lot of motivation and testosterone that you didn't even know that you had. And it comes out of you. It literally spills out of you. It gets released when you're working out. So your creative juices flow. You'll be more motivated to work longer hours. You'll be able to sleep at night because you've just pushed your life force out. So your body naturally has to rebuild those life forces and it shuts you down. Sort of like you draining the energy out of your phone. You always have to charge up at night. If you're constantly plugged in the charger and you're not pushing, like you're not pushing weights, the phone doesn't need to be charged anymore. That's why you can't sleep. It's sort of that analogy. I hope that made sense to you guys out there that are listening. Sometimes my analogies, but anyways, implement a gym routine. Try to eat more protein, grass-fed beef. Make sure you're getting your blood work done, checking up on all your vitals, making sure everything's at normal levels or where they're supposed to be. Please try to drink at least a half a gallon to a gallon of water a day. I know it seems like a lot. Try to do that. Try to not watch the tube. You know what I'm talking about. Try to not watch the tube and try not to especially touch yourself while watching the tube. Okay? I know it's difficult. I know it's going to take time. But those things, little by little, over time, will help you feel a lot more motivated. Oh, and I'm forgetting it. First and foremost, don't stress about where you're supposed to be, okay? Enjoy and work towards each day. So each day, people sometimes will set goals for months in advance, years in advance. What I like to do is I'll wake up in the morning and by the end of the day, I'll have already set a goal just for that day because I know in the long run, if I do the little things just day by day in those 12-hour, 18-hour periods of when I'm awake, that in the long run, that's going to pay more dividends than me setting lofty goals because at least I can manage it when it's closer. It's at a closer time frame. Hope that makes sense to you. Jeez. So hopefully this video was informative and enlightening. I know I kind of rambled a lot, but that's kind of what I do when I have these talking head videos. That's why I wanted to make this channel because I really just have a lot of information I want to share with you guys. I've been reading a lot, I've been just growing my mind, and I really feel like as a community, this is needed in this space where men don't have guidance. I didn't grow up with a father figure, and I would have loved to have this growing up. So I hope that this space and this community can just continue to grow. And if you know any young men or men in general that need this information, be sure to spread this video to them, share this video, drop a like on this content so more guys can get this information. Leave your guys' questions in the comment section below too, so I can answer any of the questions you guys have. And I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your day. Peace. I'm gone. I'll see you guys. Let's get to 100 subscribers by next week. More videos to come.